humans.
Babies everywhere.
It's just so amazing. All the little humans.
Gigi with a baby. Breezy with a baby.
My other little rascal's out sitting on the golf cart. Just waiting on
Yeah,
me.
she was trying to rub this on his head. I showed her how to do it on her face. No.
Everything is a hairbrush to Carter.
Oh gosh, it was funny.
Everything's a hairbrush, huh?
Little cast.
So this is where our little girl sleeps at night.
Yep.
Hey, Carter tried to brush his teeth the other
Sleeps
day.
at the foot of the bed.
So we can hear her.
Yep.
But Tuesday night we're gonna have Carly and Carter. Tuesday night and Wednesday night. So
You'll have to sleep with Carly.
we've got the other bed in there.
You can't put her by herself.
Well, at least she's loud.
Well, that's true.
She don't sleep by herself at her house?
Yeah, but they have a monitor.
It's the room right next door.
But I sleep with my thing on, my.
I do too, but trust me, I still hear Carter all the way across the house.
I probably will. I think it's built in, like a built-in.
Yeah.
He's hungry.
Have another one out here. Got one here. No, not her. Not her. This one. Hey, little kid. Hey, little old girl.
Oh my gosh.
What's up? Here's your pawpaw. Here's your pawpaw.
Naturally.
Here's the pawpaw. Yeah. You look like your daddy. You look like your daddy. You look like your daddy. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. All right. I got us a job to do outside. Come on, Hattie. Let's go. A wild mama cat that we can't catch to get her spaded. She get anywhere close, she takes off. She gone. Haven't been able to capture her inside, leaving the door open or anything. She's got babies in this heater. Second time she's had babies in this heater. Roman was born in that heater. That's Roman's mom. And there's another one that looks like Roman in there. I think she got 3 in there. If you mess with them though, she'll move them, and then you won't see them again till they're almost grown. So we're not going to touch them. Not till they're almost ready to wean, and we'll get them out of there. Get them a good home. The little one that looks like Roman we'll probably keep if he does well, or her. One day I'm gonna get her caught and I'm gonna get her spaded. But she's wild. Okay. Howdy now, I'm gonna show you what we're gonna do. Go over to the shop and do it. This sign here, Lou got us, goes on our porch. Says welcome, but you can see the letters, they're peeling off. They're peeling off in layers. So I'm gonna try to go over and make an outline, and then I'm gonna just paint the letter, take these letters off, and I'll paint them. See how they're peeling? And put it back on the porch as soon as it dries. Okay. All right, Hattie, let's go over to the shop, baby. Let's go to the shop. Let's go. You're smarter than most people, Hattie. You're smarter than most people. My kids don't even mind as good as you. I'm here in my shop, and I'm going to trace out these letters. It's welcome. And after I trace them out, I'll remove them. And then I'm going to get my little small paintbrush and I'll paint inside the letters. As soon as they dry, I'll put it back on the wall. So just hang on. I don't know if you can see it or not. We got an M right here, okay? Hattie, it's okay. Yeah, I'm left-handed. I didn't start out left-handed. When I was first grade, I was right-handed like everybody else, and I had an accident and broke my right wrist, and I was in a cast for a good while, and when they took anyway, the teacher made me write with my left hand while the cast was on. And when they took the cast off, I could not write. I could not write with my right hand no more. It was just, I lost that ability. Actually, she would give me bad grades. My mom had to go see her about my grades, my little writing grades. First grade, didn't probably mean a lot. Surely they wouldn't fail me in the first grade. But anyway, my mom once told her, she said, look, you had him writing with his left hand all this time, and now he can't go back. Anyway, she kind of let me stick with the left, and I do everything else right-handed except for right. I shoot right-handed. I throw balls right-handed. But I write with my left. So I'm not a natural left hand, I guess you call it. What do they call it? Southpaw, something like that. All right. Got these. The E, the bottom E, may be a little hard for me. Yeah. All right. Turn this around. All right. I'll take the letters off now. I've marked it, I've traced out each letter, and I'll take the other letters off, and I'll be ready to paint. All right, let's see what we can do here. Might be better. It's funny how some of them stick, some of them don't. I'll peel them off with my knife. All right. So, little pieces here I'll get. Glue stuck good in places, but some places it didn't do with the flip. All right, I think think I can get by with that. All right. All right. I'm not an artist, but I think it's gonna be okay. Oh, I'm gonna be ready for a little criticism. My kids come over and they say, "Huh, who painted that?" I'll say, "I hired it done. They did a great job, didn't he?" Well, if I say that, they, "Oh yeah, it looks good." If I say I did it, "Yeah, Papa, was your hands a little shaky?" Nope. My hands don't shake, thank you. Yeah. Not bad, huh? Pull on back here and do another letter. That way I'm not going to be dripping across my work. All right. Now we're just going to let it dry. I'll put my little paintbrush up and clean it and put it away. We'll just let this lay right here and dry. It's not professional. No, it's not. But it's close. It's close. All right, guys. Well, I stopped to give the goats a snack. And here comes my boy. He got to have a snack. I don't know why you look so rough. There, roll it again. I see dirt all over it. I love you, buddy boy. Papa loves you. All right, man, I gotta go. I got work to do, son. I'm not out here lollygagging around like you. Yeah. Ivan want to come out with this little girl every day. You know, it's funny, she stands there at the gate. Every morning she's at the gate, back of the crowd, waiting on him. And as soon as he eats his breakfast, he comes out. And he goes out there with her. And in the evening, they'll both come up to the back of the gate, and I'll let him in. He goes right on in his man cave, and I come and let these two girls out, and they run over to the man cave, and I feed them supper. But she'll be there every morning waiting on him. And I want him to be happy, so I don't make him stay with the goats if he don't want to be with the goats. There we are. Nope, we don't do it, Papa. They ain't going to do it. So we're headed back to the house. We're going to feed little Johnny. Went down and checked the bee box. Not much, there ain't nothing going on hardly. It's funny how the bees come one day and it's really thick. They're everywhere, and then the next day or next few days you don't even see a bee. So I don't know. Maybe they found another home. If they did, it's okay. Alright. We're headed to eat. Oh yeah, I have a good report today. A good report. A lot of people are concerned about Cuz. He had a bunch of tests run. Doctor says everything looks good. He's had some little issues with heart like fluttering, but there's no blockages. They're still kind of determining what's causing that. But they did all the tests. They run that thing up through your veins and check all for blockages and all that kind of stuff. And they put the heart through stress and chemical stress. Everything come out good. And the only concern was just that sometimes the heart starts, fluttering or whatever. So they're still looking at that. But overall, he's doing a lot better. I know he feels better about it, and I do too. I worry about him. And anyway, he's probably my favorite person out there besides family. Well, he's family. He's family. And I've tried to teach him right. Yeah. When I tell y'all that story about him and that X-Lax, you're gonna have a different outlook on Cuz. See, I know him. I know him. Yeah. Yeah. You guys are gonna know more about him too. I love you guys. What y'all doing? What? Yeah, what's up? What's up? Your mama and them's out the yard. They're out the pasture. Yeah. And y'all can't go in the pasture. No, ma'am. There's coyotes about. Y'all just be a bite or two and take off with you. I'm coming in. I'm coming in there. Well, Johnny and his little friend are up here with Pawpaw. And the mama, old Granny, they're all out in the back pasture. Johnny just wants his Pawpaw to love him. Probably wants to take a nap. Is that what you want, Johnny? A little nap, Pawpaw? Yeah. A little nap? You take a nap, Johnny? Oh, beautiful day. It's Monday. And I planted 12 tomato plants, or put them out yesterday. And the 12 tallest ones. And because they get too much taller, they want to lay over in my little cup. So I picked the 12 tallest, I put those out. I have my cucumbers planted and my squash planted. And I'm going to put up another panel here in a little bit and dig some more holes for some more tomato plants. And we'll get that part done. Funny thing is, when I'm out there working, Johnny will come to the fence and talk to me and go back and forth, and he'll sit there and he'll sometimes just lay down and watch me work. I can't let him in the garden though. You know, that ain't gonna work. A goat in the garden. Johnny laying here beside his pawpaw. His little friend is calling his mama. He wants mama to come up here with him. I let the big goats out, and I keep Johnny and his little friend here in here. They play the whole time the others are gone. They gotta get a drink now. Oh yeah, Johnny, this is how you drink water. I know how to drink a bottle too, Pawpaw. I know, Johnny. And my girl, she's waiting. Says, Pawpaw's take a ride. I'm coming, sweet girl. We're gonna plant some more tomatoes here in a minute. Or put out a few more tomatoes, I think. But we're gonna go for a ride first. Come here. Come on. Come on. I know. Oh, 2 spots is. Gotta have my loving, Pawpaw. Gotta have my loving. That's the 2 spot. Hey, old man. Hey, my girls. Here's this baby. Here's old Moki. I know. Everybody wants to gather around Pawpaw. Gather around and talk to Pawpaw. Little Johnny right here. Johnny says, I'm not going far, Pawpaw. I'm not just going to go very far. Okay. Get them all out in my lap, Johnny. Talk to the camera, Johnny. You can take a nap if you want to, Johnny. Johnny laid here in my lap. You can take a nap, son. It's hard to take a nap with all these goats around, Papa. Too many goats around us. I got you. I got you. I got you, Johnny. Goats all around us, Johnny. They want to know what we're doing. Well, hello, little girl. Hello. Hey, little man. Hey, little man. Yeah. All right, Johnny. I'm gonna turn this off. You know, guys, when I'm putting those panels up and tying them to those T-posts, I get these little old electrical ties or cable ties. You get them at Walmart, any hardware store, and they're different lengths. 8 inches is about the shortest you can use, but they make them all different lengths. And I'll show you how I do it. I put the panel up beside the T-post, then I wrap that little wire, this little tie, around it. I'll be back in a second, Heidi. And just tie it right to it. And they won't move, so they'll stay right there. Show you something right here. You can see just wrap them right here, and tie it and pull it through. Pull it tight, it'll hold it. And all the way down. So, this is the last panel I'm putting on this side of the fence. I've still got my driver up on top. T-post driver. But I'll do one here and show you how. Pretty simple. Just we'll stick it through here and pull it around. And you pull it, you can hear it snapping. It'll hold it. Not going nowhere. And you see the tomatoes plants down through there I've got already out. I'm fixed to dig about 6 more holes and put out 6 more. And my next row will be over here. Not sure how many that will be. But then I got some pepper plants I got to put out also. And I've got some space over here at the end. At the end of these rows I can also use. I'll use it down here before I'll use it on that end down there. You see I didn't do a whole lot down there because it's a low area in front of that tractor. It holds water if we get a big rain. And any plants will just more or less drown. So, but I got the rows running this way. And the water will get into those rows and run right on down. And then right down this hillside. Okay. All right, goats are grazing, everything's happy. Trees are putting out, pear trees are looking good. Everything's content, folks. Everything's content. If you'll look down yonder, way down yonder, by the pond, you'll see Ivan with Miracle. They're grazing. Now, it won't be about an hour or so. He'll come up here to the gate and he'll want in. And I'll put him in, feed him, and I'll bring his little friend there standing in the shade and her little friend. I'll let them out and they'll run over there to him and they'll all 3 eat together and sleep together tonight. And tomorrow morning I'll go out, I'll open the gate. They'll come rushing back over here and he will go rushing to the back gate where Miracle will be standing, waiting on him. As soon as they finish breakfast. And he'll spend the day with her out there and he loves it. But now during the day, he'll come up along this fence where the goats are. And I guess checking on them or whatever. He grazes out here by their pasture a lot. I don't worry about them a whole lot in here unless something digs in, because they got that net fencing all the way around them. And I check it regularly to make sure it's all up and good and tight. So, all right, I'm gonna get digging these post holes for his tomato plant. Well, looks like old Jake burning their old loose grass today. Old Jake's a hard worker. He started him a little garden on his back porch, he said. Not for sure. I'll have to go over and check it out. He got some kind of new system he's using. Look at that bull hole. You can drive a truck in that hole. Look at that hole. I see another across there in Texas dug. That bull's crazy. But you know, they've settled down a lot since Texas has been coming back here in his own pasture. Billy hasn't paid it much attention. Now then they'll gather up over here and talk trash, but most of the time they don't. They go on about their business. Yeah, old Jake just come down and piled up all that old dead grass, that old dead hay, and got it to burn. It'll smoke, it'll burn all night. It's green all around it, so it won't go nowhere. Mine that I burnt yesterday down with Moses, them, it burned right out. It smoked a little bit there tonight, and that was it this morning. It was all gone. But that's pretty neat. Come on, honey, let's go, baby, go. Let's go. Come on. Come on, let's go. Get down there. Ah. You may have a bad leg, honey, but I got bad knees. You just squeeze right on in. All right, planted some more tomatoes this afternoon. Set out some more tomatoes. Set out, I think it was 4 or 5 of the Bella Vista. That was big enough to set out. And finished that row up. I think there's 19 tomato plants on that row. And that might be all I do. I got a few smaller ones growing. They're like 2 or 3 little Bella Vistas that's still small, and 2 or 3 little early girls still small. And I may give them to someone, Kim or somebody, or Jake, to set out. I don't think I'm going to probably set another row of tomatoes. And my little boys came out while I was working, putting those tomatoes out, and they stayed right there on the fence with me, talking to me. Especially Johnny. But his little friend talks to me. His little friend, and I don't know yet what the name's going to be, he talks to me too. He's getting where he'll let me pet him because he sees me petting Johnny, and he thinks that's kind of neat. And Papa's petting him. Yeah, he thinks it's pretty neat that Pawpaw sits there and pets on Johnny, so he said, I'll just try it too. And he comes up and I'll touch him and pet him just a little bit, and he'll go off, and then he'll come back. I don't think it'll be long, and he'll be right up there wanting to get in my lap too. And anyway, cucumbers planted, squash planted, 1 row of tomatoes, and that's all I'm going to probably do on the tomatoes. The only thing I got left to do is maybe a few sunflower seeds, and I've got a little package of cantaloupes and watermelons. I may just kind of scoot them in that last row there on the side. If they make, they make. If they don't, they don't. And the seed are just going to waste just there in the freezer, so I might as well use them. They're pretty little goats. Oh, I know. You're pretty too. You're pretty too. You know, we've been keeping Dustin's dogs, Addie and I can't remember the other one's name. Well, I know her name, but I just can't think of it. The little dog. She's 3-legged. She got run over once, and it mangled her leg up, and the vet took her back leg off. She's got 3 legs, but she gets around fast. And I remember Dustin telling me that the vet told me, says dogs manage better with a back leg missing or bad than they do in the front legs, like Heidi. Heidi has a front leg, and it's really awkward for them. But we're keeping them while they're on vacation, so all the cats avoid the back door. That's where they're at. They're in the back run by the back patio. And all the cats avoid that. And they'll come around the front door to come in. Oh, they're gonna. That's the brother of that little wild cat, the little wild girl. He looks just like her. And he follows me around all day long. He don't really like to be petted, but he'll follow me around, lay beside me. When I'm sitting there in my chair, he'll lay down beside me. If I reach down and pick him up, and he ain't gonna scratch you to get away, but he's kind of tugging to get away. But then when you let him down, he just sits right there beside you. He just don't want to be held. And one day he will. He'll settle down. He's a boy though. He may wander off one of these days as a tomcat. Will I neuter him? I may. He probably needs to be. Anyway, he's Seamus and Roman's little friend. All right, I'm gonna get on, make a little ride in the back. The goats are all down there in the pasture. Y'all probably getting tired of seeing this stuff. And that's about all I'm gonna do in the garden today. I may water it tomorrow because we got a little bit of a rain last night, just a very little misty rain. Not enough to really help. And I watered my tomatoes when I put them into the ground. I bury them deep where just the top sticking up out of there. And I'll backfill it with, good dirt all the way up to the top, and then I'll water it down good so it makes it, packs the dirt down around the roots of the stem. And supposedly that stem will sprout roots all the way up. Hopefully it does. Gives a better root system. But that's all I'm going to do. Like I say, I'll do some sunflower seeds. I might put out a few cantaloupes and watermelons over on that far side. We'll just wait and see. All right, guys, cut this thing off. I love you guys. All right, I have a correction. I'm the world's worst about calling stuff by the wrong name. I call those tomatoes Bella Vista. They're not, they're Bella Rosa. Bella Vista is a subdivision. It's just on my mind because I got a friend that works there. And when I'm talking about Bella, Vista just kind of pops up. Anyway, it's a subdivision my friend works in. Bella Rosa. And the other day I was calling my tomatoes better girls. They're actually called early girls. So those are two corrections I want to make. I have to correct myself now and then. I know you guys don't. I mean, everybody's not like me. Thank God, huh? I love you guys.